Hello, hello, hello! Let me just adjust so we've got it perfectly sized. A little more. And okay, that's a little too small, so let's alright, good enough. But yeah, so last time we were on 5, we'd done normal mode, but we haven't done challenge mode yet. Let's finish that off today, and hopefully we'll get to EXCM, because it was so exhilarating getting to clear the SSEX8 on challenge mode, so let's hopefully we get that again. I remember the starting issue was dealing with the exploding guys in the bottom lane.
Some of those film posters off the walls. It's another fine day. Take care of yourself, Doctor.
Okay. Would not probably. We'll experiment with that. Failing that, we'll try Iana. Hopefully we don't also need to implement a Vanguard. I am worried about the opener. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, that somehow worked out perfectly and terribly at the same time. Okay, no, we don't want the avalanche trigger because that will
Setting up.
Fever holds the fort over here. I really want to try and make a version of this that doesn't require frost, but that's probably also going to require much more well-timed Neocore iframes. I think if I just don't place them during those first 3 and get similarly good RNG, it might work out. Oh dear. So note to self, with the extra enemies spawning, that is not a preventable event. Unless, okay, they're here. We'll see if we can do something to just spawn kill them there. I think that might be the angle. What are their defensive stats like? Low defense. So Just a sec, I need to mute for a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. Now, important question here also map-wise. Okay, there's no good fuse tiles, it looks like.
That's what.
I think this should work. Oh wait, this isn't challenge mode. Piss.
Administering aid. Friendly injured.
And this is challenge mode. Okay, good.
Time for all the planning to pay off.
Okay, now can Frost kill them at a decent rate? It looks like it.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Assuming she survives this. Okay, she barely does. Magic pixel and all. And that's a crit trap. Okay. So with better luck she can possibly survive there, I think. But it looks like things are not fully in her favor there. And okay, so the next guy comes, it's too soon after anyway. I think if I position her here facing down, I've got a better luck. Since she doesn't die, I can save her traps, because I don't need to kill them as quickly.
Stay alert.
And that lets me save DP on traps, which should get other things out faster.
Call for me. Stay close.
Oh dang it, she's prioritizing the wrong target. Good news is we've got good damage going on there, so... we're gonna need to let a few... Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Diana. Okay, so she just dies to that. Noted. And at this point it's foregone conclusion, so we'll try again. I'm just thinking, what is the best way we can keep that area secure without incurring any bad avalanches? I think part of it comes down to needing to force avalanches not to happen in the top area, so we're going to need to position way more aggressively. Good news is Frost works completely, so we'll her first. Okay, we also unfortunately need to optimize in Chilchuk because otherwise the clear will not be able to open neatly. We'll see who we can optimize out as we go, but I'm worried the answer's not going to be that many operators.
出発しましょうか。Target detected. 何かの間違いだよな、ドクター。Setting up. 鍵だのあとにやったら終わるんだよ。
Okay, no, that's not. I think the answer is we basically just go with the flow and spawn camp the ice thing. We can't defend further up ahead. We can't really pull back much. We can't hold that line well because of the explosions and the fact that the avalanche will happen. So might as well just let it happen and solve other problems. Kill some of them here so too much fire isn't gathering on Mutsumi.
Welcome set.
悪くない配置だ。後ほどここで食材を数回に分けて投入する。
Welcome set. ボス、ありません。
さて、何を作る？
My check successful.
Okay, so where did someone explode to damage Frost there? I feel like 9-colored deer in this circumstance fits a bit better. And here we... Oh shoot. Okay, the forcibly spawning an avalanche did have some merit. It's okay, we don't need Chilchuk here. Senshi was mostly functioning, mostly. Okay. Let's see if just a better execution can solve that. That's the first thing I want to check before or anything.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Okay, can I want to figure something out. Can I place Iana here, and then Senshi? Can that? With the right time skill, can we make this happen? Okay, yes, it's very doable. That way Iana's not being targeted randomly. Actually, I could let her be targeted by the casters, but run her on S1. That does take some pressure off of everyone else, and lets her help clear up that side of the map.
Welcome set. Stay out of sight. Welcome set.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking, so I'm going to position Iana with S1 on specifically to draw aggro, and then I'm also going to let's try Senshi S2 and see how it works out. I'm worried about the downtime, but it might do me some good.
Stay alert. I've got eyes on the hostiles. Deploy.
I forgot to switch her skill. How did I pop Mitsumi's skill there? I don't actually remember.
Laying out the welcome mat. Cover me.
食材を風海
みんなも私
うまい
呼びましたか。任せてください。はい。Stay close. Laying out the welcome mat. はい。失礼します。
ハングドレ
そんなに怖くない。ドクター、歌うね。
I'm gonna specifically avalanche them when they're in Mitsumi's range, if she's not frozen. Okay, she's not frozen yet.
任せてください。
Okay, so Senshi's skill is doing fine. Skill 2 specifically.
Setting up. Hostile in my sight. 呼びましたか。
Okay. That did not do nearly as much damage to that as I wanted. I'm a little more concerned now. Oh, and Mitsumi got taken out. Okay. How are we making this function? I think we do need Pure Stream here to cover Mitsumi. So. I think actually I can possibly cut out Miss Eureka here. Let's see how this plays.
出発しましょうか。
I've got eyes on the hostiles.
Laying out the welcome mat. 失敗できない。
悪くない配置だ。後ほどここで食事を作ろう。
誤差ありません。
Okay, that works. So I can cover both of them, so that takes a fair amount of Sentry's trouble all off of his hands.
Successful. はい。はい、失礼します。
I don't know who I didn't see who the grenade was thrown at, but I'm going to assume it's working as intended.
アンジェルさて何を作ったのか。うまい。
失礼します。 Welcome set. はい、任せてください。呼びましたか。A fight! All right! Oh, that enriches us all.
どうした。あら食材を数回に分けて調理。
呼びましたか。たやすいことです。
Oh dear. Okay, Mitsumi is out of commission. Do we,
Oh, that classical water
oh dear. No, that went... Okay.
The situation is getting worse. We can come back when we're stronger. Rhode Island Water Treatment Team.
This would be a better position. It's...
Don't let them get us all.
Yeah, it's gonna let those two make a whole mess of spawning that sooner, but might also let them spawn more avalanches to kill it. Everything else about this event has been about not doing what seemed like the normal tactic, so let's see how this plays out.
馬場わしに任せておけ。
And I think I'm going to position her this way, because this means that Mitsumi's going to have to deal with a lot more of these chuckleheads.
Water delivery.
And that does mean I will want Tiana over here on the side.
覚悟はできてる。準備やってみる。Go for me. A fight and flip. はい、たやすいことです。
感じさて何を作ったのか。
Oh. Yeah, okay. That's not good. Or more accurately, not amazing, but I think this is salvageable. Oh, when did she get doll stated? Okay.
Your story doesn't end here.
Otherwise, like, this should work. If I can pay enough attention to place traps there and pre-kill a few enemies, it should be functional. Should. Also, with the Ana covering here, I think that I'm going to place Yumiri even more aggressively, just so she's getting even more pre-hits on enemies. That does give us a reason to possibly switch back to Senshi S1 though, notably.
Laying out the welcome mat.
半熟しばしまでもうすぐ完成じゃ。
呼びました。失礼します。はい。
うまい。
Okay, we just need to pop Fever. And this one's gonna be fine. Okay, yeah, so far things are going fine. Oh dear, I mistimed that. I needed to... Okay, that means that it's going to be... And with the Fever Bar just used, I don't think... Well, no, her skill was partly charged. I think it might be feasible here, but it's not going to be the prettiest solution as a result. Oh, and they just completely...
覚悟は何も考えなければ。
どうした？どれ？塩加減を見てみよう。はい。
Okay, I think that if I had gotten to stall it longer, I might have been fine there. Might have been the keyword. For now, though, let's run Senshi's S1 for a bit and see if that changes things now that he's on also bouncing healing to Yumiri.
Time for all the planning to pay off. 来るよ、敵。Laying out the welcome mat.
And I'm seeing 3 people in the chat on YouTube. Welcome. Feel free to say things if you have any questions or comments.
No, I
think I'm gonna... I think placing you maybe further up was doing a good job of helping quell the problems over here though, so that element is staying.
覚悟は底の敵。そんなに怖くない。
Deployed.
どれ塩加減を見てみよ
A fight? Alright! Water nurtures us all.
Okay, now the moment it starts moving, I need to remember to start using these.
う。もうすぐ完成じゃ。
Did that splash of cool water wake you up?
しばし待て。もうすぐ完成じゃ。
はい。覚悟。
Okay, we don't want to pop fever here, we want to try and save that. Now let's hope this sends it back as intended.
さて、何を
Not quite as intended, but still decent damage. The problem is now it gets out in time. Can we save the fever meter for when it's closer? That's the question here. I'm worried with these two guys, the answer's going to be no. Okay, no, we've got to pop it now or we don't get to really do anything with it. Okay.
A fight and flip.
No. Sheesh.
Friendly injured.
4 people in viewing though, welcome. I don't know if this next angle is going to work, but most things haven't, so oh well.
Stay alert.
But I'm going to position Iana here and see what happens.
Setting up.
眩しく。
悪くない配置だ。後ほど食材を数回に分けて投入し、
位置につきました。
I'm wondering if I'm going to want to just place some sort of meat wall right in front of Mitsumi to sort some of this out, but it's not definitely not an elegant solution. Oh well. What works probably at a certain point.
Did that splash of cool water wake you up?
Laying out the welcome mat. Mic check successful.
どれ塩加減を見てみよ
覚悟のために考えなければ。
食材を数回に分けて投入し、
はい。はい。
Need to keep an eye out for the second it starts moving. Iana's doing good there.
塩
Good,
加減を
good.
見てみよ
はい。はい。
And then it'll hopefully be further along by the time
A
that...
fight and flip.
Okay, that's good. That another one of those, if we can roughly manage it, is going to total the thing. In the meantime,
訓練
we throw out a panic fever because... Oh god, yeah, she might just be dead here. Oh god. No. Okay. Now does this stay in range long enough to... Alrighty. Yeah, and that's whittled it away mostly. Hopefully we can recreate that in the next, when I'm off-stream recording these, because unfortunately the recording software and the streaming software, they don't get along nicely if I try to run them at the same time. I've got one of the videos of that still up for evidence purposes, but it's bad. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, so even that does not matter. At a certain point, they just overwhelmed that lane. What are we gonna do? Other aspects work. Other aspects work. I just need to figure out a solution to this. I don't like how many operators this is going to be forcing me to use. So the amount of defense I'm dealing with, I think we want Laios, and then...
Let's work together. Let's work together.
Alright, let's see how this works out. Okay, back to positioning Frost like this. We're just going to let her maximize her DPS for everything it's worth. Wait, I should not have also grabbed Blitz. Laios is supposed to fulfill the purpose. Oh well. We'll try and optimize one of them. And I forgot Pure Stream. Never mind. Never bloody mind.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
We might want to run Sentry S2 or S1 after. No, S2. Yeah, S2. Okay, and that pops that sooner rather than later, which is nice. Okay. Oh, he already got put in his reduced HP state. Okay then. Oh. You know what? I'm willing to hope that this makes things better. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Wait. Hold up. Getting pushed sent him back into his first state. That's interesting. That I did not see coming. Okay, no, he is likely going to die the next time an avalanche happens. Which is a shame, because the basic concept there is actually working out nicely for us.
Setting up.
Okay, that's not good. My main concern is what is wrong with this Tajata. Their resistance wasn't this high before, was it? Yeah, I'm letting the golem through as a result of this, and it's not even... Seriously, what is the... The condition is more enemies will appear, not Stajata health is quadrupled. What is going on with them? Okay, yeah, okay, so they've got decent resistance, but they're... Okay. We'll try this. I don't have that much confidence, but I'm out of ideas, really.
Don't let them get the drop on you. I've got eyes on the hostiles. Deployed.
Yeah, so he's functioning here fine for now. He's got decent DPS. The hard part's going to be isolating the Stajata for his S2 shenanigans. And I'm going to play Senshi last to draw some aggro. Yeah, okay, yeah, if I hadn't healed him there, he'd just be dead, so... Still a lot of troubles with this clear, but with this strat, but the good news is it's not fallen through yet. We can reasonably deal with the high defense guys. And I think when he explodes there, he doesn't hit anyone, right?
Laying out the welcome mat.
Okay, so the defense reduction they apply stacks. That is a real pain. Oh dear. Okay, so Chanka does decently against Least, which is good because he blew most of his S2 on the high defense enemy that really could not care less. Now I'm gonna need to save Pure Stream skill for... Okay, these guys are gonna get dealt with by the avalanche.
Deployed. 呼びました。失礼します。
準備できた。
どうした腹が減った
呼びましたか。
準備できた。
Did that classic cool water wake you up?
食材を数回に分けて投入。Oh yes, yes.
はい、たやすいことです。
うまい。
Oh no. Yeah, no, we got overwhelmed over here. I don't think... Even with that, you know, there's just too many hits getting thrown around.
はい、たやすいことです。Laying out the welcome mat.
The situation is getting worse. Should we retreat? We can come back when we're stronger.
It may come from here, I believe. I'm wondering if we want to focus more on AoE physical than AoE arts, but I'm... no, because then we still run into the same overall problem that then the defenders get out of hand, but we do need the AoE. We can't place Iana more aggressively, she will get overwhelmed without medical support, and even with some medic support.
少し待て。調理道具と武器が揃っている。
それじゃ、いやー。
I've got eyes on the hostiles.
Okay, so this is going to be a questionable plan, but given what we know about the fact... Like I'm figuring she's going to be able to be pretty safely moved up there without an issue. Question is just, do we have the DP to then fulfill the needs before it becomes too bad? Okay, and now we want Tachanka here. Yeah. Ah, I missed the critical timing. My mistake.
The situation is getting worse. Should we retreat? We can come back when we're stronger.
Otherwise, though, the basic idea of getting her there so she can provide the damage is good. I think we can rely on it mostly.
Don't let them get the drop on you. Welcome set.
He's gonna be the guy. Hopefully with the trap we can, yeah, okay, I don't think he's gonna reach Tachanka. So I think that way we're able to avoid that time window.
Is my specialty.
Now the question is, overall, does Mitsumi survive getting slammed more often?
Welcome set.
悪くない配置だ。後ほどここで食事を作ろう。
The extra fever generation might help too. Yeah, we're on turkey. Okay, so she gets fully taken out, but we've got the means to get her back in sooner between the rest of the squad. Speaking of, yep, this is a suitable time to pop fever. I'm glad her skill is still up. This is working better than I frankly expected it to. And there's how I expected it. Oh my god, did she get frozen out of her skin? Okay.
Setting up.
So what okay, no, that's the casters that are doing the freezing. Okay. So the tail end still just requires its own absolute, Got 5 people viewing though, welcome.
Don't let them get the drop on you.
Surprise inspection. That punch is
Possibly. I could see Doc working. Like, are you thinking in Yumiri's place and move Yumiri up one, or what are you thinking?
Welcome set.
Also, similarly, Fuse has more HP, and most of the damage coming to Chanka's way here is art, so Fuse in that case is still losing out on a bunch of unused physical damage reduction effects, but I can kind of see the vision, I think. Because yeah, with Pure Stream here, I could support Yumiri here and Doc behind her, kind of thing. Okay, this guy needs to die so that Tachanka's not in as much danger.
Welcome set.
You like on the attack speed reducing tile you're talking? Oh dear, it occurs to me I've made a minor error. Anyway, let's see how Yumiri does here, being able to fully spawn, at least with her skill ready or fever, able to spawn camp the, yeah.
Welcome set.
Did that splash of cool water wake you up?
Probably an overzealous fever window there, but...
せておけ。
たやすいことです。
Oh, did that splash of cool water wake you up?
Setting up.
Huh? 私の実力見せて。呼びましたか。
Welcome set.
呼びましたか。
たやすいことです。
しばし待て。もうすぐ完成だ。
Oh, did that splash of cool water wake you up?
うまい。
Yeah, so okay, I need you maybe further back to actually provide
ダメにしちゃっ
I'd arts damage to tanky guys blocked by Tachanka because she's the only consistent one. Mitsumi does not seem to be working in that position, so I think having her in Yamu's position, she gets overwhelmed. But no, I can't have anyone in the top lane too much because the Sagatas just tear them apart with the defense shred. We've not even survived to have to deal with this thing yet. I wish I had a shift operator. I could probably handle the top lane so much easier. And the bottom lane, Christ, I'm cooked, man. They spam attacks and they apply cold apparently. These guys are fine. These ones are just really tanky, and that screws Tachanka over. So yeah, the high tile trick with Mitsumi, at a certain point the avalanches are just coming out often enough that even if she doesn't die for any weird reasons, she still can't activate her skill at any point, so she just becomes a non-factor. How would you marry in the bottom lane work, actually? Because the issue is I don't see her functioning well, given that it's a cold tile, so it's reducing her attack speed. She's going to get frozen often, so she's just going to leak a bunch. I think I've got a basic concept here. I can't speak to it being good, but it's a concept.
始めるよ。
Don't let them get the drop on. I've got eyes on the hostiles. Welcome set.
We want Tachanka here. Oh wait, no, crap. It wasn't meant to be Tachanka there. I'm just a fool.
Administering aid. Friendly injury. Laying out the welcome mat.
Namu, I think, does better than Mitsumi with that much pressure on her, primarily because she doesn't just get locked out of her skill due to the cold.
Setting up.
Or not the cold, the necrosis build-up. And we want Mitsumi here. At least for what I'm thinking. Oh, I should have put Mitsumi back one. Oh well. We'll see how this goes as a proof of concept. Okay, the crit trap is nice.
Setting up.
Water delivery! Zombie. できた。覚悟は訓練通りにやるだけ。
Laying out the welcome mat.
誤差ありません。
A playable MLP would be really funny, but it's probably just going to be skins. I have no idea what they'd even do gameplay-wise there. And again, the Ave Musica squad also doesn't have any canon combat experience, so what do I know? At least as far as I'm aware, they don't. Not until Morpheus made the mistake of beaming the methods to kill her into their very heads. The smartest villain we've ever had, truly.
覚悟はもっと盛り上げてこうよ。
Okay, good news is Tachanka's mostly handling the top lane, or the topmost lane. Bad news is the middle lane is incredibly high pressure, and the second that multiple Shigata come out together, he is dead. Just immediately going to be sent straight to hell. Okay.
はい、たやすいことです。
Magic pixel. That's all she lived on. Man, I think is she a dolphin or a beluga? I'm pretty sure she. I think she's a dolphin. I might be wrong on that. Alright, here comes the big bunch of enemies, and we've got Fever coming up, so we can. Oh shoot, that's really not good. Okay, pop Fever and hopefully kill them in spite of everything. So with better presence of mind, I think this is doable though, because if we just pushed it back another go, we could have had some preparations ready in time. So, okay, with good presence of mind, this strat works. We'll see how it feels with Mutsumi and Yumiri switched around. I'm just hoping that after this, after Chapter 17, we do get to see the, what's it called, the next, the Monster Hunter collab, the second one, because I really don't want that to be iceboxed like the Destiny collab. Please, Hypergriff. It's all I ask. Okay, so we got Mutsumi in the right spot this time. Nice, nice. We know how this one goes. And Tachanka did remarkably well, all things considered, so I'm planning on sticking by having him there he was. Especially for having 0 defense. By the end he was holding it like a champ.
びました。失礼します。
悪くない配置だ。後ほどここで
ここの敵そんなに怖くない。
Alright, crit trap should mean that Pure Stream isn't getting threatened this time. Should.
たやすいことです。
And she did take damage anyway. Not good. Okay. Well, hopefully Tachanka will be back by the time we desperately need him. Otherwise,
はい、任せてください。呼びましたか。
私はそれ。A fight. All right. Let me roll him.
どうした。さて何を作ったのか。
はい。
please let it start moving a bit so it gets... Okay, no, it's not. But get that guy damage, which helps a bit. Basic concepts work here. Now will I be able to displace the ice golem before it's too late?
Unauthorized discard.
Looks like so. Okay,
覚悟はできてる。
please don't make me pop a skill for this nonsense. Okay, good. And that's I'm not going to get to avalanche it again, but with Mutsumi it should be fine. Oh, sorry, bumped my mic. Hope that wasn't too loud on your end. I think I'm gonna have Tachanka here just because I don't want to risk it getting to it, like placing it in front of it and letting it hit Mutsumi before her before it's in skill range. All right. So yeah, roughly recreating whatever that was for that stage. Nice and doable. I am worried though, because if I need to hyper specialize things that much. Okay, this one, I've seen videos of this one roughly. Let's see what the basics are, but I think that Chill Chuck is going to be useful for simple FRD shenanigans. Thank you, Flora. I'm going to be recording it after the stream. We'll see how that goes. Okay, for this one, let's see how these 6 go, because I think that roughly I don't know if Yumiri can single-handedly deal with the golems, but if she can, I might have some options up my sleeve there. At the same time, trying to do that without getting, alerting the horde. I can place one operator there, and one operator there, no more. I might want Mutsumi, like if I can place her here, she might just do some really nice damage. Okay, yeah, Yumiri is not cutting it.
Your story doesn't end here.
But if I'm willing to bump this up to 8, I think I've got a simple solution here. Because... yeah, grab you 3. I don't need fuse, realistically. So 7, not 8. But thought process is I can place Mutsumi and Yuika with a... 3 minutes, noted. Is that including the bats? Because I kinda need those tiles free for stuff like Iana.
ドクター、信じてる。覚悟はできてる。訓練通りにやるだ。今助けるね。
Okay, so yeah, full on 3 minutes to clear the area, noted. Otherwise, though, this is a good starting point, I think, because, yeah. Then we get to Fever, so we get to do that back to back.
準備できた。
Can't place an operator there to directly threaten them.
Try not to get yourselves hurt.
This one seems fairly easy to clear out on this side.
ドクター、みんなも私
Never mind, Chilchuk got no dift.
Cover me. Stay close.
Iana, go.
ドクター、信じてる。
Don't let them get the drop on.
I'm scared to ask, but what is the challenge mode for this stage going to look like? Because with something this gimmicky already, I can tell it's going to get bad. Really bad. Okay, I don't have an easy option. Iana can clear out a good number of them, but the others will not be under control either way. Hold on. Depending on how... which tile that I'm relying on? Oh dear. Oh dear. Chilchuk, hold the line, Chilchuk. No! Oh, the tile I'm relying on. The one that that Yuika's on.
ついてこい。
The third device. Oh yeah, that's a good call. And it's occurring to me, I might actually want Fuse for what I'm considering here. Let's see. Okay, you. I think I can do without if I play my cards right. Let's try without relying on Eureka this time, just so that we have a bit of a standard thing. Because I think I get what you're saying. I think I've got the concept. Yeah, if we can prevent the ice golems from activating. Oh, all 3 of these tiles are undeployable. Noted. For now...
Cover me.
Iana, just clear those 4.
Gathering intel. 何かの間違いだよな、ドクター。
Oh well, there goes Chilchuk.
ありません。
準備考えなければ。
Okay, yeah, no, I'm going to need Eureka, so I'll be relying on the device a bit more.
確認しといてよかったな。
Main question is, Fuse can put out some really comical DPS on his S1. So I'm basically thinking, can I theoretically whittle the bats down enough that he can just deal with everything else? Or at least deal with the remaining ones. We'll see. Chilchuk has been completely disappointing me, so we'll leave him out of this. Eureka. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hey, if he didn't want to get optimized out, maybe he should have, I don't know, done better. That's awful. But yeah, I can't place her there. She will get killed, and more importantly, she'll get Eureka killed. But yeah, so you're saying here. Oh wait, that forces them off the tile. Oh shoot.
ドクター、信じてるから覚悟はでき整ってる。今助けるね。
Yeah. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom, but
Your story doesn't
I think important question for when I get back is does placing the blocking device on the ice tile still prevent that ice tile from being woken up if an avalanche happens? Okay, so on the cube is safe, noted. Now I'll be right back. I'm back. Alrighty, let's back to this page and... Alrighty. We are trying again, and this time everything will work wonderfully and we will have no complications or trouble whatsoever. I kid. Yeah, so this Mitsumi nukes this one, and also notably gathers enough fever to power a nuclear reactor of depression. Shoot, if I remember to activate. Oh, that also sets the bats off. Noted. Okay, that means that I'm going to need to place them on the other thing. So for now, I'm not worrying about the, what's it called? For now, I'm not worried about preventing the avalanche. I'll figure that out when we get to the CM version. Yeah, as you can tell, during the base non-challenge mode stages, I really didn't need to worry about complications like this. The event threw, like, nothing at us, to be completely honest. Alright. The bat's hitting fuse, we can manage that. Is the other golem gonna die? Literally frame perfect. Okay. And now... Iana, kill them. Now the question basically boils down to, can Fuse do this with a little bit of help from Eureka? And also, let's see if we can get Iana out in time. I have no idea what my time frame is here. I have no idea if she can actually attack the bats. Hell, even then. Okay, they are hitting her with enough numbers that that's not gonna happen either way. Although it occurs to me, I can... With this, I should have placed... Sorry. I should have placed Eureka Mitsumi here to get these ones going early so Fuse would have less to deal with at once. Yeah, Blitz is also a wonderful idea. I can see that working out excellently. Good news is we've got Iana, so we've got some extra firepower here. Okay, let's send these ones in early. Is that Mitsumi you're asking about? No, Mitsumi does not attack flying enemies. So good to know that. The plan would not have worked anyway, so that makes me feel a little less bad about getting screwed over slightly by it. Okay, alrighty. This, we have invented a solution. Never mind. You know what my favorite word in the Greek language is? It's actually hubris. It's a word meaning excessive pride or confidence, often resulting in one's downfall. Cripes. Anyways, still, Fuse did wonderfully. Doc could fulfill a similar role alongside him if we need to. Although, I think I'll leave out Doc for now. Blitz on S1 was a very good call. Then, yeah, this should work.
Friendly reminder, my hologram doesn't stop bullets.
This time with Fuse, with Blitz, where we're gonna put him, I'm gonna have Iana free to deal with another bunch of bats. Is kind of what I'm thinking. I wish I could place Iana on the high tile here, because I think then she'd take out all of the. Yeah, I'm scared for what challenge mode is going to imply for me here. From everything you've told me, I am not in for a good time. No, that's not Iana. That's not Iana. Although, actually, that works for what I want to do here. Let's just put them all on the aggressive.
Do
you think I have time to...
Go for me. Stay close.
Alright, now we have just 4 to deal with, and then we need to figure out challenge mode. All things considered, though, I'd say this... I am happy with how this one turned out. If nothing else, I'm happy uploading this one even if the rest goes to crap.
手伝うね。さきちゃんもみんなも私が守るから。
Alrighty. Oh, whoop, bumped the microphone again. My bad.
今回は失敗しなかった。
Alright, so 5 tiles on the battlefield are no longer available for deployment. Let's see. How bad is it going to be? Is it going to be every single tile that's... No, there's a few tiles that are still... Yeah.
始めるよ。
Sounds good. Take care. I feel like this is still feasible. Let's find out. Because I think that Eureka is outside of... But she doesn't actually provide any tiles in that position.
私たちの勝利にやるしかない。
Oh, I forgot an important detail.
またダメにしちゃった。 出発しましょうか。
Okay.
Go for me. Stay close.
Okay, challenge mode, extra defensive stats make the bats a little harder to kill. Noted. Okay, I can't do both here. I think I want to defuse here now. Let's do that in preparation.
Go for me.
Oh, good God. Okay. So I think I'd want to do this. Oh dear, Iana's targeting the wrong thing.
Remember, stay focused. Let's go.
Okay.
Your story doesn't end here. My check successfully sent them. Ready when you are.
Okay. What do I want to do next? Hello, Custer. I mean, they can't hit the flying enemies because the bats still count as flying, so they're not going to do much here. Yeah, but that's not really what we want here, because the statue doesn't kill anything, it just spawns enemies or makes them come faster. Okay. So we've got a potential for something there. Now we just need to wait for the opportunity to proc Fever. Which will mean letting her go down and then waiting for her to come back, assuming she doesn't die during that time frame. Yeah, I think that we want to do this, and then... No, not yet. Okay, now I'm pretty sure since she's no longer under the debuff, yeah, we get to do Fever just fine. And that should kill the both of them. Never mind, we are just short. Okay. Okay, so we've got a basic concept for taking out the golems. That's under control. I think Doc has a better early presence. 'Cause at this point we don't have access to Blitz, so we can remove him from this. Yumiri, likewise, we're not going to get to make use of. Let's try Doc instead of Fuse. Fuse worked wonderfully, and I don't think Doc is going to be remotely a comparison, but that's a big difference in terms of initial SP. Then you, and you. Yeah, you and you. Let's see how this works out, because the thought process is I can use Iana similarly to whittle the herd as I have been, but also I would then have her... Right, what's up? Was this the position? I think this was the position. Was it? It feels familiar, but... Yeah, it feels familiar. I have no idea if this was what I was doing. Oh, no, this was how I cleared it out first. Okay.
Ready when you are.
The thought process being Iana, Doc, that makes the... Iana, let her clear those ones out.
Stay close.
手伝うね。
I think, yeah, okay, we've got fever going on.
Stay alert.
No, okay, I want to clear out these two, the two golems before I do that.
大丈夫。私ずっとそばにいるから。
Since it's all about... I know you're doing significantly more damage, but the question is, can you survive? Can she survive, theoretically? Defense difference is something, as... Dodge chance might carry her, let's see, but I don't have much faith in this. Also, the lack of fever, actually, no, this won't work. We'll give it a basic try, but yeah, no, I don't have faith in this plan.
Check success. Stay out of sight.
あなたたちの終幕にバンカーを位置につきました。
If she could hit those bats, actually, I could theoretically make something notable happen there.
みんなも私が守るから。
Yeah, no, I feel like the lack of fever is going to hurt here.
呼びましたか。任せてください。
Yeah, I tend to avoid 6 stars. I don't know. It started, like, probably around the time of Texas and Yato's releases. It kind of just became, wow, all the new 6 stars lately have just been big damage. Marcel and Ash are theoretically on the table. I'm not opposed to using the two of them because I think they're neat, but generally I do try to keep away from them. Yes, okay, like this. These 5, let's see how it goes.
みんなを導くね。
Rage against the dying of the light. Go for me. Stay out of sight.
あなたたちの終幕に失敗できない。 覚悟は考えないだね。
Okay, now we just need to wait for that to end. We've used about a minute of our 3. Okay, now we...
手伝うね。訓練通りにやるだけ。
I wish that Mitsumi was putting more pressure on this one, because that's kind of where we need it, really, but...
Might check success. Hostile in my sights.
Try not to get yourselves hurt.
Don't let them get the drop on you.
ドクター、信じてるから。焦っちゃダメだよ。
No, okay, unfortunately that doesn't work.
We're wasting time.
I kind of want Marcel to be a last resort, because still there's some degree of resistance to 6 stars just out of habit. Let's see. I guess an important question is, can I get away with something like this?
Time for all the planning to pay off.
Mic check successful. Hostile in my sights. 私たちの勝利に参加をやるしかない。準備足りない考えない焦っちゃダメだよ。
Okay, she's just hard focusing this one, which is a little unfortunate, but I wonder if I could get away with having Doc here to clear out these two bats in advance. Might simplify some things.
Doctor, 訓練通りにやるだけ。
If Fuse gets some lucky dodges. Okay, are they dealing arts damage? Are those bats just dealing arts damage? Is that what's going on here? Or was he just that comically unlucky with his dodges? Why are they arts damage? Why? Okay, whoa.
Let's be safe out there.
気をつけて。
Go for me. Stay out of sight.
I tend to rely on it just since it's coming alongside a defense increase and a, what's it called? And reduced physical damage taken from all sources. Basically, he just has so many anti-physical things going on that I'm usually able to rely on him being deceptively tanky against physical damage for a Centurion. In the meantime, we'll have Doc clear out these two, just since that might make a little more breathing room.
Ready to go. I've got your backs.
They're going to hopefully get us to Fever, because they're hitting her enough times. Okay, and then... oh, yeah, okay.
Go for me.
Try not to get yourselves hurt.
Hostile in my sight.
What? Sorry, what procced the... oh, it got into the blue box slightly, and that's what... okay.
We're wasting time.
The concept is simple. I think that with slightly luckier timing, we might be able to do that without unleashing the ice golems. Might being the keyword. And some spawn here. if I have Chilchuck there, they will just pass through his range. But I need to specifically place him when everything goes to crap, which is also when everything else gets messy. So for now, we'll try without. But I could do that if I need just a little more hit count.
Time for all the planning to pay off. Go for me. Stay out of sight.
私たちの勝利に参加を。
I mean, with its defense, is Norcorn even going to do a meaningful amount to it? Keep in mind this is with CM modifiers. I'll need to check afterwards, but my gut reaction is that he's not going to leave a dent in it, and he's going to, unlike, say, Iana, although Iana does have big dents in it, she's not really...
Ready to go. I've got your back.
Okay, okay.
手伝うね。さきちゃんも何も考えなければ。
Now I need to let them get her to fever. Fair enough. My thought process is I think I'd rather have, what's it called, Iana being able to cover the blue box, but if we do need to bump it up to 6, I'll give it a try. I'm curious now. Given they're doing arts damage, I don't genuinely think that he can do enough to actually make that work out. Okay, anyway, we've got our last fever proc.
Light check successful.
Get going! Quickly!
Ready when you are. Stay close. Stay alert.
Okay, we managed to avoid that issue. Now... Okay. Because, yeah, there, as we see, the chip damage isn't the issue. It's having a skill up in time. I think we're going back to Blitz shenaniganery. Because Blitz's stun has some potential here. We still want Doc, actually, because he can... To hell with it, we're just having... Oh, no.
Friendly reminder, my hologram doesn't stop bullets.
Well, to be fair, it's what's it called? Its cooldown is longer than its duration, so you cannot use it twice in quick succession. They were very specific about that.
Light check successful. Stay out of sight. Ready when you are. Gathering intel.
I should have placed Mitsumi sooner. That's a mess up on my end.
Get going! Quickly! I've got your back. Ready to go.
ドクター信じてるから何も考えなければ
Okay, we're gonna have enough fever as usual.
手伝うね何も考えなければ
Try not to get yourselves hurt. Let's go!
Stay alert.
If anyone needs to sneeze, do it now.
Light check successful. Stay out of sight.
Ready to go. Located target. Boom!
okay, now I think I need Frost over there. Damn. Even then, Blitz's stun range isn't enough. Okay, let's try Tachanka, I guess. I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh yeah, that's it, I'm missing Doc.
Friendly reminder, my hologram doesn't stop bullets.
At least we are well prepared.
Light check successful. Stay out of sight.
Facing... Hold on. Sorry, I need to think about what you're saying. Get Liu Xiaohe facing left in the bottom left patch to kill 2 more bats from afar. You're thinking here? Possibly, but the problem is he's going to be dead from these 2 before he can, and I can't kill them without triggering the avalanche, at which point these 2 take off, so you're back where you started. Oh shoot, oh, who cares? I don't need the DP, she's not being deployed that,
覚悟はできてる何も考えなくてだね
Get going! Quickly! I've got your back. Located target. I've got your back.
ドクター信じてるからここの敵そんなに怖くないドクター信じてるから手伝うね焦っちゃダメ訓練通りにやるだけ
Don't worry. Your charge. Try not to get yourselves hurt.
Stay alert. Cover me.
Ready to go. Reloading.
No.
We're wasting time.
Okay, I think we're gonna need to rely on Marcel.
Friendly reminder, my hologram doesn't stop.
行こう。作戦計画さえあればちゃんと実行できるから。
Call for me. Hostile in my sights. Gathering intel.
Won't be having many there.
Get going! Quickly! I've got your back.
Wait, hold on. I don't know why, but something just hit me and I need to figure out if it would work how I'm picturing it. We'll leave Marcel there, but I'm not planning to use her for this idea.
気をつけて。
Call for me. Stay out of sight.
私たちの勝利に参加を。やるしかない。手伝うね。
It doesn't matter.
覚悟はできて。考えなさきちゃん。みんなも私が守るから。
Get going! Quickly! I've got your back. Located target. Ready to go. Nice. You are all
Don't let them get the drop on me. Laying out the welcome mat.
So close.
Your story doesn't end here.
They're here, so I can't really place Tachanka to clear them, so I have this free. If I could deal with them in some way without risking triggering the avalanche, I could have Tachanka clear the other two. For now, yeah.
Time for all the planning to pay off. Cover me. Stay out of sight. あなたたちの終幕にバンカーを。失敗できない。
Try not to get yourselves hurt.
全部考え焦っちゃダメだよ。
Ready to go. Located target. I've got your back.
The avalanche doesn't kill the bats, it just causes them to take off. Huh.
ドクター信じてるから。
Noted. Thank you for that input, Audacity. And I'm assuming the placing Frost where I had Doc positioned. That is very good to note, though. Thank you, because, yeah, I think that will actually make a huge difference.
Let's be safe out there.
If this works, I am definitely shouting you out in the description of this video.
At least we are well prepared.
So yeah, we'll do our first opening here, because this one's a little bit tight on time to, because we need to get our opener ready. Yeah, Eureka gets hit once, who cares?
Gathering intel.
Does Frost survive here? I mean, not Frost, Doc. How narrow is the... Okay, so I'm probably going to need to wait until I've got more DP. I think I missed some time on Mitsumi's skill too as well, so that... Not great. Definitely has gone better before. But yeah. I don't think I lost too much time yet. Frost is clearing that wonderfully, because then we can set that up once the bats are all dead and have Frost start picking off some at the top. Sorry about the background noise. Okay, and then the second key is back. Yeah, exactly. Finally, we're making some meaningful headway in terms of strategizing here, but yeah, that is actually a massive catch that we can do that. Okay, and now I can have Doc start picking off. No, he'll... Without S2, he'll die, so... I think it's still worth it, actually. So now I can just have T'Chaka here readying his skill, and that means that he's got an S2 ready for when we genuinely need it. Okay, yeah, we are unfortunately screwed a little bit because I messed up Mitsumi's thing, but that's not to do with the strat. Oh yeah, the risk stuff for regular stages. I saw that. I haven't actually played around with it yet. Admittedly, without 6 stars, I've not even bothered ideating a plan on how to clear him. I know it's definitely possible. I just haven't taken the time to properly figure it out.
At least we are well prepared.
Bike check successful. Stay close.
あなたたちの終幕にバンカーを。やるしかない。準備できたら見る。今助けるね。
Try not to get yourselves hurt.
Stay alert.
Ready to go. Close to you.
Setting up.
And this time I need to make sure I'm placing Tachanka before Doc so that Doc doesn't just get wiped by the avalanche. Small difference, but it will matter.
手伝うね。ここの敵そんなに怖くない。
Okay, Frost has finished clearing the bats, so I can just retreat her as such. Now the question is, will Doc survive killing more than one bat here? I'm expecting no, but I can live with a no, if that makes sense. Okay, no, actually, he managed to clear one, and he clears two. That's huge, because then we can get Frost here covering this area. Now we're just waiting on the fever trigger to happen.
Don't let them get the drop. Go for me. Ready when you stay out of sight.
Oh yes.
Come on, I don't... Alrighty. We've done it! We have done it! That was incredible. And, Kuster, I'm pretty sure Fuses S2 cannot damage flying enemies. I may be wrong. Wait a second, I recognize this map. This was one of the Break the Ice ones, I think. I think, at least. Do we have... Yeah, it doesn't mention that we get roadblocks. Okay, let's see what this stage is throwing at us. I'll bring these 6, but I might, given how high precision these last 2 clears have been, I might need to stop the stream just so I can actually recreate them on video. Okay. Okay, so it blows this way. What are we... Is this within their range? Just checking. No, she is not. That's good.
Welcome on set.
I'm genuinely surprised with that. They've got, unless like challenge mode buffs their resistance, they like I feel like once this is done, I can set you. Hold on. I don't want to take up the same slot, so this squad is unfortunately getting scrapped for a second just so I can put together what I'm picturing here. But let me just test this opener and see if it works as I'm imagining it, because if what I'm picturing is correct, then I've got a really nice option right here. Noted. And okay, Eureka does get bursted too quickly for me to do what I was picturing there, unless I also bring Choke Shock. Let's try, but because if I can clear up that tile, place Umiri there and have her not die, I can really effectively just wipe the area. Okay, Choke Shock, I know you're going to be slowed there, but generate some DP so we can pull this opener out faster. Oh, are these not real slowing tiles from the actual event? Okay. Yeah, no, she's under heavy fire. This isn't an option for other reasons. Noted. Yeah, we got feedback. Oh, she's down, but okay, so the basic opener there works nicely. But we've got like a simple working option there. Wait, the mushrooms are physical? Why are they physical? They make sense to be arts damage. If we're going for that though, yeah, I can see what you're picturing. Okay, Sentry's down.
くない配置だ。後ほどさて何を作ったものか。
みんなも私が守るから。
Okay, so this one's feasible. I'm curious. I heard this. There's another statue. I'm guessing it means that this side is less safe. Hmm.
ドクター、さっちゃん、みんなも私が守るから。
しばし待て。もうすぐ完成じゃ。
覚悟は訓練通りにやるだけ。
Well, we'll see how little breathing room I have to work with, because who knows, might not be too difficult. Top left range tile near the blue box. Oh, you mean right. Noted.
小腹も空いたし、こういう時こそ何か食べ。
Well, let's see how it looks. If I can get them all, then tomorrow or something I'll probably try to stream the actual EX8 and like upload these all tonight. And more avalanche areas appear. Let's see how it works. No worries, I understood what you meant the second you said near the blue box, so it's fine. Okay, you know what? I do think I can work with this. Like, I'm more worried about the enemy stat bloat shenaniganery, because realistically I already had like everyone outside of that. Okay, that can be an issue. I'm going to need to figure out how exactly I want to, because the extra damage means that Mitsumi is dying a lot faster, but I also cannot switch her to S1 because I need her for arts damage in the later portion. Wait. Yeah, Marseille is a reasonable option, but I do think that there's simpler immediate solutions. Namely, okay, can Mutsumi can Eureka tank the first ones here? No, okay, she cannot. So that's not an option. Let's see how this works out. I wonder... Okay, I'm gonna bring two options. We'll cut what doesn't meant to work out here, but because there is a fuse tile. There is undeniably a fuse tile. Assuming the what's it called, snowstorm doesn't, or the avalanche doesn't shaft him first, but it mainly depends on if this. I can also see the vision. Unfortunately, 9-colored deer does not exactly bring much heat to that matchup. Okay, so fuse is theoretically an option, but it doesn't do that much damage. Okay, with some good dodges, you use... Yurika's going to die there, unfortunately, but it doesn't just immediately matter if we... okay. That does immediately matter, though. Hold on. Adobe Acrobat, now is not the time. It's more that they come out too immediately. The range physical resist is really nice if she is allowed the opportunity to make full use of it. Still though, like, here we've secured a win con. We just need to I just need to do that less sloppily and I'm good, which means that, yeah, Fuse is genuinely solid here. I think I'll cut to Chanka. Okay, yeah, with the buff we'll be able to clear them in 3 rotations, and we can't hold out until then. Then Yurika and Senshi, I think, are good to handle basically anything else on their own. Sorry, hiccups. And I don't think I need her skill for the last activation. Oh wait, they also protect Fuse here. That explains it. I was wondering how he was managing to not get... okay. I might have greeted with that. Okay, now we retreat Yurika. Oh dear. So, we're seeing good stuff there. I just need to be a little less sloppy about it. I think for time optimization, I may want to just pop the second and fuse S2 earlier. Like early, and not wait for Yurika's S2 and then pop them together for the last go. And yeah, I think that Yurika Mitsumi there is also a nice selection. Yeah, and then yeah, for the last one we'll overlap their skills and we'll be good. Now the goal is just to see if we need Eureka here, because... Oh, we're good. And I can always switch over to the avalanche causers now for this portion while we're waiting for Eureka for the extra damage. I'll be totally real, I'm not sure I see the vision. Okay, it survived, which is not great.
馬場わしに任せておけ。悪くない食材を数回に分けて投入し。
ドクター、今助けるね。
Oh dear.
何かの間違いだよ。
食材を数回に分けて投入し。
はい。
悪くない後ほどここで食事を。
たやすいことです。
Focus on with me.
呼びましたか。呼びましたか。たやすいことです。ゾンビ。あなたたちの終末。
With me.
グレイ、塩加減を見てみろ。
歌うね。はい。はい。
Okay, so yeah, this is totally feasible. It's a little bit sloppy, but I think that for all intents and purposes it works, and yeah. I'll probably be cutting the stream here, and next time I'm free, likely either Monday or Tuesday, depending on my schedule. I'll do the last clear. Yeah, we'll look at EX8 altogether. That one makes me feel slightly scared, admittedly. So yeah, there we go. Those were incredibly challenging, but also very rewarding to complete. Thank you everyone who sat through or visited at any point during the stream. I hope you all enjoyed and have a wonderful day. Yeah, that's roughly what I'm expecting. There's a reason I'm allocating an entire stream to one boss fight. And I don't think we're going to do many of the S stages. Like, unless there's a PvE S1 CM sort of situation, that's not really something I feel equipped to deal with. Take care, everyone. See you to Audacity, and I'll make sure to shout you out in the EX6 clear.